Welcome back to the deep dive. We grab your sources, unpack them, find the really useful stuff. Today, it's all about the practical side of operations.
Yeah.
Workflow optimization.
Right. Getting things done better.
Exactly. And we're digging into a specific task from Stewarding Workflow Optimization, a supervisor's guide.
Ah, okay. So focusing on that stewarding supervisor role, kitchen cleaning, equipment, inventory, that whole area.
Yeah, crucial role. And our mission today is really to see how reviewing their, day-to-day process,
The actual flow of work.
identifying those friction points, and then making smart changes can, streamline the whole operation. Cut waste, boost productivity.
Sounds straightforward, but the how is key.
Totally. Okay, let's unpack this.
Well, a really central thing this guide points out isn't just that you optimize, it's the core objective it names. Optimize workflows and improve productivity.
Right.
It's, more than just making people rush. It's about systematically making processes smoother.
Streamline.
Yeah, and carefully cutting out tasks that aren't actually adding value. Getting rid of those hidden drains on time and energy to boost, the whole team's efficiency.
And the guide gives supervisors a really clear roadmap, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's not just go figure it out. What's that very first step it highlights?
It starts with really getting into the details, reviewing current workflows.
Okay.
You have to map out what's actually happening on the ground now, not what you think is happening.
Right. No guesswork.
Exactly. It's systematic. Because,
Right.
the temptation is always to jump to solutions, right?
Oh, definitely. You see a problem, you want to fix it immediately. What's the big risk if a supervisor just skips that review step?
Well, you end up fixing symptoms, maybe, not the actual root cause. It just comes back later.
Makes sense. So after that review, the guide says identify inefficiencies. You're looking for specifics, like a detective almost.
Yeah, a detective for wasted time or effort.
Like maybe a steward walking miles back and forth because chemicals are stored way over there.
Or poor stacking leading to rewashing dishes. Those little things.
They add up fast. Okay, so you find those. Then you develop a plan, a clear strategy.
A roadmap for the change.
Then, crucially, you communicate with team members, share that plan, get them trained up,
Can't skip that part.
and finally, you monitor progress. Track if it's working, tweak as needed. It's a cycle, really.
It is very deliberate, step by step. And that helps build confidence, I think. But, a plan on paper.
Right. That's just the start. The real work, like the guide shows, is actually rolling this out with the team, getting them on board.
Exactly. Execution is everything.
Absolutely. And the guide outlines, 4 main ways to do this
Okay.
to make sure it sticks.
4 methods for team execution.
It kicks off with a proper team meeting. Discuss the findings, the proposed changes, openly.
Get it all out there.
Then you need focused training sessions, actual hands-on practice with the new ways of doing things.
You can just tell them, got to show them.
For sure. And then, for folks who might struggle a bit more, there's one-on-one coaching, personalized support.
That's important. Shows you're invested in everyone succeeding with the change.
And maybe the most vital piece, a reliable feedback mechanism. A way for the team to actually tell you what's working, what's not, maybe suggest tweaks.
Yeah, that two-way street idea, it really brings up the importance of creating that collaborative environment, doesn't it?
Totally.
Including feedback, that one-on-one support. It's about empowering the team, actually involving them, not just dictating changes.
Using their frontline experience.
Exactly. That's where continuous improvement really takes off, when everyone feels involved and heard.
And when you do this right, the benefits, they're really concrete, according to the guide. First off, obvious one, increased productivity.
Less waste, smoother flow. Makes sense.
Second, improved efficiency. Streamlined processes, fewer pointless steps.
Doing things smarter, not just harder.
Third, you actually see enhanced team performance overall. A team that's organized, efficient, they just deliver better quality service.
Naturally, things run smoother.
And this one might surprise some people.
Yeah.
Reduce stress.
Ah, that's a big one.
Yeah. When the chaos is reduced, when people know the process, know where things are, that daily friction just goes down.
It makes the work itself less draining, better work-life balance, potentially.
Definitely. It's not just about metrics, it's about the human experience of the work.
And if you connect that dot further, those internal benefits, they ripple outwards, don't they?
How so?
Well, that enhanced team performance, the efficiency, it doesn't just make the team happier, it leads directly to smoother overall operations for the whole establishment.
Okay, yeah.
And that ultimately often translates into, enhanced guest satisfaction. It impacts the bottom line. It's all connected.
Right. It's a holistic win.
Yeah.
So wrapping this up, This deep dive really shows that this kind of workflow optimization, it's not just ticking boxes.
No, it's active problem solving.
Yeah, it's about being methodical, being observant, and working with your team to make the day-to-day genuinely better. More productive, sure, but also more efficient and, importantly, less stressful, better outcomes all around.
Well said.
So a final thought for you listening. How could you maybe take these kinds of structured steps, review, identify, plan, communicate, monitor, and apply them somewhere in your own work or even your daily routine, even if you're not a supervisor?
Good question.
What's maybe one small inefficiency, one little friction point you notice that you could target using this kind of thinking, starting, well, maybe right now?